Hey everybody, this is Cynthia of Cynthia Plans, and we are going to be planning the week of May 11th through May 17th in today's video. And in today's video, I do have a kit from Sweet Bean Plans, which is brand spanking new. I just got it within this last month, and it's gorgeous. I'm obsessed with it. I love this new aesthetic that she's doing. I want to see more of it. Aixa, keep me in mind. But really, I'm super excited to use this kit because it's ice cream themed, and we celebrated my mom's birthday yesterday, May 15th. I'm filming this video on May 16th, and I will get to see her briefly tomorrow for a little physical distancing social gathering for her birthday. There will be less than 10 people, you guys, don't worry. But my mom loves ice cream, like loves ice cream, so it felt like a little testament or tribute to her in order to celebrate her birthday to go with an ice cream kit for this week. And it's so beautiful that I've just been dying to use it, so it felt very fated that I would go ahead and use this kit for this week. So with that, let's go ahead and get started. So as usual, I'm putting the disclaimer out there that we are starting things backwards. So I will be planning from Sunday through Monday for the week that just the week that just passed, rather. The week that just passed by using my Petite Planner as my guide. And this is my Petite Planner here. You can see I've been doing some stuff already with it this week. I've had a little bit of a busy week with some different stuff that's been going on. Yes, I never covered up Tuesday, but oh well, I shall live with a little bit of peach. But here we are on Saturday. Let's go ahead and get started planning what I know is going to be on the agenda for tomorrow. As I already mentioned, my mom is coming over tomorrow, as well as my sisters, to celebrate my mom's birthday. So we are gonna have a little family time tomorrow, which I'm very excited about because in normal instances, I would be seeing my family way more than I'm seeing them right now, which is basically not at all. So I am pretty excited to be able to have that time with them tomorrow. Today that I am filming this has been a pretty productive day for me, so I'm proud of myself because I didn't want to be productive, but I was, and I did some things around the house that honestly I've been kind of avoiding. Did a bunch of things like clean my bathroom, go ahead and vacuum, all that sort of stuff, and I'm really glad that I got that out of the way because I do feel better afterward. It's just the actually doing it part that I hate. Also on the agenda for later tonight, which I am so excited about, is a Zoom call with some of the Florida girls. We've all been missing each other, and we had talked about getting together online to kind of, reconnect and not be so isolated. And I'm super excited for that to finally happen tonight. I feel like this might be too much pink over here, but oh well. Then there was work yesterday, which work yesterday was fine, I guess. I'm definitely feeling the burnout from working so many weeks straight with not very much rest, and I will say that I definitely have been trying to make time for myself and take breaks and everything like that, but it's just so hard, and I know so many of you can relate. So I don't want to say this like this is news to any of you at all. I say this with a tone that I hope, that it makes you feel less alone, that you understand that you're not going through this alone. I did go ahead though last night and do some self-care, so washed my hair, cleaned my face, did a face mask, all that kind of stuff to help me feel better. I'm not saying that that is self-care in the sense of taking breaks from work, which is really more of what I need right now, but it's just unfortunately not super possible with the constantly changing landscape of what my job is looking like right now. But it was at least something to give me a minimal pickup to make me feel slightly better. So it helped. It wasn't, you know, not a stopgap measure or anything like that, and I won't pretend like it was, but it definitely helped improve or lift my mood just even a little bit. I think tonight's call is also at 8:30, but I don't want to say that if it's wrong, so I'm not going to put that in there just yet. I will find out later and put it in afterward. That's what I have to look forward to tonight. We did get some groceries yesterday, so I'll go ahead and mark that in here as well. I feel like that was probably a mistake because watched this week I'm going to want to put washi up there. Let's see. Coming back over to my petite planner very briefly. My husband went back to work kind of earlier this week. He had training. He works at Apple, which I know I've mentioned before. So I got these customs from Amy before the pandemic started, and it was for Alex's work, which is for my husband, so I don't have to write that every single time. And I haven't actually used them at all because shortly after I got them, he stopped working. But he'll be going back to he'll be going back to work starting next week. It's going to be a little bit weird. I'm a little nervous for him, but I do think that for the most part, Apple, you know, tries to do right by their employees, at least in the little time that he's been working there. I feel that way. I'm gonna put this kitchen sticker here, which I feel like is really apropos because with him being gone the other day, I took it upon myself to like really clean our kitchen. Normally he works in our kitchen because that's where his desk is at. Long story, we have a small house, and so it makes more sense in the little kitchen area that kind of heads out to our patio that he has his desk over in the corner. But yeah, basically that's what our setup is like. And so I did a bunch of cleaning on Thursday afternoon that I'm going to give myself credit for. And I don't know that I actually have a ton of mom. I'm saying mom because the sticker says mom life cleaning stickers, because I feel like I'm vehemently against cleaning stickers because then that means I have to clean. That's not to say I don't clean. I do clean quite a lot, but I don't want to have stickers for them. Ugh. We had a board of trustees meeting on Thursday night, which I tuned into over Zoom. That was interesting. That's the probably least controversial way that I can describe it, because it was something. My lettering is kind of janky this week, but it is what it is. Can't win them all. That was not smart of me. It always bothers me when the time sticks out from behind a sticker. I attended basically in the background while I was working on Wednesday a kind of like, not a digital conference, that's a little bit more dramatic than I would explain, but basically a whole day of different webinars that are related to digital marketing. So I had that going on Wednesday. And then I did tune in, which I keep putting away my TheCoffeeMonsterzCo booklet or binder, and that's not smart on my part. I tuned into an Instagram live about Pinterest on Wednesday because I love Pinterest as a user, but I'm still not totally sure how I should use it for my blog. So that was a really enlightening Instagram live that the Orlando bloggers hosted, that my friend Jasmine hosted and moderated, and she watches my videos here on YouTube. So shout out to Jasmine. That was awesome. I really enjoyed it. And then actually kind of during but also after the live, I was organizing my stickers, and I'll actually tell you a little bit about that here in a second. So I have a separate video coming out about my sticker storage setup, but I did go ahead and make basically a little repositional sticker book. I talk a lot more about it in depth in the video, and I don't want to make this video longer, so I would encourage you to look for that later this week. It'll probably be Thursday or Friday of this week that video goes up, but I had a coiled repositional sticker book, 2 of them actually, that I got during Flamingo, and I went and modified it, cut it down, uncoiled it, all that sort of stuff. Punched it for the Happy Planner and put Happy Planner disc on it so I could go ahead and switch the pages as needed, and I've basically made this into a whole new sticker system for me. So I'm pretty excited about this, and I spent quite a bit of time on Wednesday doing that while I was watching that live, and then after the live ended I continued finishing it up. On Tuesday night, we played Just Dance, my son and I, for the first time together. Obviously, Just Dance is even older than him, but it was a new experience for him and he really enjoyed it, and it was fun to play with him. I burned like, I don't know, somewhere between 500 to 600 calories playing with him for like an hour and a half, and in addition to the health benefit of doing it, it was a really fun experience to bond with him because he and I are both super competitive, so we were taking it super seriously and trying to actually beat each other, which was pretty fun. So as you can see here, I put visit Alexa on Monday because I did go and visit her. It's been a while since I talked about what happened with her husband, and it had been a really long time since before that I had seen her, so I was really glad that I was finally able to just do that. It honestly, as one of her closest friends, had been weighing on me that I hadn't, felt really guilty about it, and I know she knows that I wanted to be there ASAP, and honestly she was back and forth between her family's part of the state and where she's at, so she wasn't always home either when I was available, but I'm glad we finally got to see each other and spend time together. It was really nice, and I feel like it was an important step forward for her in trying to work her way back to her new normal. Actually not half bad for doing it, looking not at the best angle for that. I think I'm going to put the date covers on for this kit because it just feels a little plain right now, so let me do that. That was looking pretty good. Okay, so that's the kit. It's definitely with this a little bit more in your face than normal, but I kind of like the way that it looks with the washi strips. It ties in obviously very nicely with the stickers that are already in this kit. So I actually like how this looks. Very different from some of the other spreads that I've done recently, which are a little bit more, I would say, on the simpler side. Let's see, go back just a little bit more. Didn't get to fill out my monthly dashboard this month because it's just been that kind of a month. So even with this Sweet Bean Plans kit from a couple weeks ago, it was a little bit more simple, but since this is so simple here, I'm actually kind of okay with this being a little bit more decorative and a little, I don't want to say busy because that sounds like a bad thing, but there's definitely more happening with this than there is on this spread. That's gonna be it for this week. I hope you're all doing well. Please continue to practice physical distancing when necessary and do what you can to keep each other safe. But I hope everybody is hopefully going to be on the other side of this situation sooner than later. We just all have to do our part and, make sure we're doing what we can to mitigate spreading any kind of virus or illness. So with that, thank you for watching. If you're new here, please consider subscribing. I try to post Plan With Me's every Tuesday. If you're one of my longtime viewers or subscribers, thanks for being back as always. I really appreciate each and every one of you.